How are you, 8th grade? I know it's hard to start this modal verb here at home, but I hope that we back to school to analyze it more than this. Look at me. You know, last time and before we know the modal verb as it is have to, must, can, could, may, might, should, with verb infinitive. The meaning of modal verb is it is a verb but can't complete without a verb. The verb that's going with it is verb base. Now that is we all of us know it, but now the uses now. Okay, look, we have to and must for today, can and could. Look at what I want to say. Have to and must is for obligation. Obligation, something you have to do it. Okay, such as rules at school. So we say you have to wear your uniform. Have to here, because why I put have to, not must, not anything else, because it's obligation. Why it is not must? You can use must now in 8th grade, but next year you will know that I can't put uniform and general rules with must. It is not acceptable. Must, comes from the speaker, as I say, hey you, she must work hard on her project. I say that. This is from the speaker. But it is general rule, like you have to wear your uniform. All of us wear our uniform because we have to wear it, not we must. Must from the speaker. Mustn't for something is prohibited. What I mean for prohibited? Not allowed to do it. ممنوع. Okay. You mustn't chew gum in the class. Here, chewing gum is very bad behavior. Okay. And you mustn't chew gum. If you chew gum, you get punished. So, for something which is prohibited, we use mustn't. So don't have to and doesn't have to. It's not necessary. Not necessary to do something. Not prohibited. مش إشي ممنوع. Not necessary to do something. I don't have to bring my MP3 player. Maybe we are going to a picnic. Okay, bring your MP3. I don't have to bring my MP3 player. It's okay. We just open the speakers and have fun together. Look, as you see, have to, must for obligation. Obligation, if it is general rules or a rule, written rule, we use have to. Must from the speaker. Look what the verb after it. Wear is verb 1 and work is verb 1 too. Okay, I say mustn't for something prohibited, not allowed to do something. You mustn't chew gum in the class. It is a rule, and if you can't do it or you mustn't, it is prohibited. You use mustn't. We use mustn't. What we use the verb 1. Okay, continuing with don't have to. Don't have to, not about obligation. It is about something not necessary to do. مو ضروري. I don't have to bring my MP3 player. I don't have to. It's not obligation. It is option. You don't have to do something. You don't have to tell me the secret. You don't have to, but you must. Just kidding. Okay. Now, ability and permission. Ability, if you can do something. I can do something. Permission, excuse. If I'm allowed to or not allowed to do something. Could and can. Could for the past, can present. You are able to do or get permission to do something. If you're able to do something, it is ability, and permission we use can or could. Can to could for past form, can for present. I can help you. I can help you. This ability. Help you. It is ability, not permission. Ability. I can do this. Really, I can do. But when you say, when you ask me at school, can I go to the bathroom, to the restroom? Can I go to drink some water? Can I go to can I go, or can I speak a little bit Arabic? This permission, if I allowed you to do this, you can do it. If I didn't allow you to do this, you can't. She could write perfectly when she was 10. When she was 10, it is about ability too. When she was 10 in the past, so I have to use could because verb 2. Here, I can help you. On can present the verb, the present form. Help and write are what? Verb 1. Done? That's all for today. But before we end, we have to, what is it? Give you the key answers for exercises. Exercise 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Look. Back to your books. Your student book, page 68, I think. Yeah. Look here. We are talking about work worries. This is a doctor, I think, Paula, and Luke, he's a waiter from his, or chef, I don't know. I will know here. I will recognize now. What are the advantages and disadvantages of being a doctor or a waiter? So she's a doctor and he's a waiter. شايفين? Can you see from the question you can understand a lot of things. Read the text and check your answers. Paula, work worries. Paula say, I love being a doctor because I can help people. So she's able to help people and improve their health and can improve their health. This is ability. So here they use can because she can do something like this. The hospital is very busy, so I have to work long hours. You know, from the rules, you know, the doctors works for 12 hours a day, or each day they have to work 12 hours. It is a general rule, not from speaker. I am often on call at night. Okay, you are sleeping. Maybe you are on holiday in your at your home. They call you on call. Just when we call you, you have to come. That means I don't have to stay at the hospital. It is not necessary to be at the hospital. Don't have to, for not necessary. But I must be ready to go in. If they call you, you have to go. I can't go far away. She can't go to travel abroad. I mustn't switch off my mobile. It is from speaker. Don't switch your mobile. When we call you, you have to be here either. When I was younger, I could. It is work all night ability in the past because of was we use could. Now I find it more difficult. My husband says I shouldn't work 24 in 7 days, 24 hours in a week. يعني. Shouldn't hear for advice. I want to talk about it tomorrow, not today, but consider it as a modal verb. Look, I am a waiter. I like working here because I can choose. I can choose my own timetable. He's a student in a college, students in the university. He wants to do something. He can choose his timetable, which is terrible with him. So, and I don't have to start work early. It's not necessary to work early. A few years ago, people could. Years ago, in the past, we could smoke here. They get permission to do something like this. But now it is a no smoking restaurant. This restaurant is no smoking restaurant. The staff and customers mustn't smoke here. It is a rule, prohibited anymore. But sometimes the customers are rude. When we say they should, it is for advice, okay? But I always have to be polite. You have to. It is a rule. You have to be polite with the customer. We haven't. You mustn't tell him anything, annoy him. I shouldn't get annoyed with them, You shouldn't. Who sometimes has to work at night? Paula. Who never turns off their mobile phone? Paula. What's my 24 and 7 hours all day, every day, all day, every day? Who could smoke at work in the past? Luke. Can he or she smoke at work now? Why not? No, he can't. Now it is a no smoking restaurant. Who mustn't be rude? Luke. Ability or permission, can or could. Match the examples. I can help people. It is present ability. Yes, you are able to in the present because can. I can't go far away. Present permission. Not allowed to. Permission in the present. I could work all night. I could in the past. Past ability. We could smoke here. Past permission. Okay. Now, rewrite the sentences with the can, can't, could, or couldn't. We didn't have permission to switch to watch TV. We couldn't watch TV. I was too small to play basketball at school. I couldn't play basketball at school. Don't open that box. You can't open that box. Playing football was permitted at the weekend. Okay, we could play. No, we couldn't. Why we couldn't? We could play. Permitted. Allowed to. We could play football at the weekend. Smoking is prohibited in here. You can't smoke in here. It's okay if we go home now. Can we go home now? 5 is your homework. You have to write sentences with can, can't, could, or and couldn't about this. Now obligation and necessary. Exercise 5 is a homework too. What happened? 7, sorry. No, it's just 5. Okay. 7. Read the text in exercise 1 again and complete the table. Paula. They want something with obligation, prohibition, or not necessary. Paula say obligation. I have to work for long hours. صح? Right. Another one. I must be ready to go in. Prohibition. I mustn't switch off my mobile. So, Paula, I have to work for long hours, but Luke, or I must be ready to go in. And 2, for obligation for Luke, I always have to be polite. 3, prohibition for Paula is I mustn't switch off my mobile. Prohibition for Luke, I mustn't, the staff and customers mustn't smoke here. 5, not necessary. For Paula, I don't have to stay at the hospital. And not necessary for Luke, I don't have to start work early. Okay, thank you very much for today. See you next time.